For watching us tonight. Hillary Clinton and Libya, that is the subject of this evening's Talking Points memo. Because President Obama was not forthcoming about the assassination of the U.S. ambassador to Libya, Christopher Stevens, and 3 other Americans in Benghazi, Secretary of State Hillary Clinton now bearing the brunt of the public exposure. Today she testified in front of the Senate and the House Foreign Relations Committees. The overall tone, soft, but there were some intense moments.
We were misled that there were supposedly protests and then something sprang out of that, an assault sprang out of that. And that was easily ascertained that that was not the fact. And the American people could have known that within days, and they didn't know that.
With all due respect, the fact is we had 4 dead Americans. Was it because of a protest, or was it because of guys out for a walk one night who decided they'd go kill some Americans? What difference at this point does it make?
With all due respect, it makes a huge difference, Ms. Secretary, because Ambassador Stevens was very worried about security and asked for help, but no help arrived. Perhaps because Secretary Clinton didn't even read the ambassador's cables.
The specific security requests pertaining to Benghazi, you know, were handled by the security professionals in the department. I didn't see those requests. They didn't come to me. I didn't approve them. I didn't deny them.
Had I been president at the time and I found that you did not read the cables from Benghazi, you did not read the cables from Ambassador Stevens, I would have relieved you of your post.
Secretary Clinton had no response to Senator Paul right there, and her demeanor in general angered John McCain.
The answers, frankly, that you've given this morning are not satisfactory to me. The American people deserve to know answers, and they certainly don't deserve false answers. And the answers that were given to the American people on September 15th by the ambassador of the United Nations were false.
Once again, Secretary Clinton didn't respond, allowing Senator McCain's comments to float in the air. It should also be noted that not one Democrat asked Mrs. Clinton a tough question. Now, come on, that's appalling. Are you guys looking out for the folks or what? Secretary Clinton will leave her job as soon as John Kerry is confirmed as the new Secretary of State, which should be in early February. But going forward, Mrs. Clinton doesn't really have to worry much about Libya. It's clear Americans are not holding her accountable. In a new Fox News poll, 59% of Americans approve of Secretary Clinton's job performance, just 29% disapprove. So clearly the folks think she's been effective running the State Department. Many Americans believe that Hillary Clinton will run for president in 2016. And if she does, she will be formidable. Everybody knows she dodged bullets in various controversies while her husband was president, including the fact that she made nearly $100,000 in a very questionable commodities trade. Summing up, if there is one politician in the country who should be advertising Teflon, it's Hillary Clinton. That's the memo.